2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the fifth major, the John Deere Classic, is about to start. We're in the Quad Cities. You don't want to be making too many of them around TPC Deere. I'm Luke Elville alongside Rich Beam, and this opening hole really sets the tone.
If you make any quads in this opening hole, just turn around and go right back in the clubhouse. Par 4, 391 for the back. Take driver out, hit it over the mound in the fairway, and you're going to have a very simple second shot. You are definitely thinking birdie 3 at this opening par 4.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Eddie, what's the player facing here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Nicely done. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Looked good for a while, but unable to drop just inches away. And this putt coming up for his par. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Here we are at the second tee.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Rich, I know I've got more of a southern accent, but I certainly love being here in the Midwest, and we know the people of the Midwest just adore this tournament. It's a bit like their fifth major, isn't it?
Exactly, Luke. Coming here to TBC Deere Run each and every year, you know, it's such a great event to introduce the world to a new golfer that is trying to dig his way into the game and kind of make inroads on the PGA Tour. But yet, what we find is that a lot of veterans end up winning this tournament. Steve Stricker comes to mind. Zach Johnson comes to mind. Jordan Spieth, though, got his first victory here. It's exciting because it really doesn't favor one player over another. It's just you got to have a solid game over 4 days on a golf course that usually yields a lot of birdies, but you have to take advantage of that. And that's not always easy to do because this golf course is no pushover, but it's always in perfect shape, especially on the greens. So you really have to take advantage of all the opportunities you have on these greens if you're going to post a low score and win.
Putting for an eagle.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
But that's a good putt to hold any day of the week. Currently a couple under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Going with the 5-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Just missed. A par putt on the table. Now heading over to Tiger Woods. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Looking really good. And down she goes, the long range bomb. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dog leg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green. You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And there's action and plenty on the course. Let's head to the 5th where this just happened. Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's take a look at the replay. Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 5th. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward. Players on the other side of the golf course making some noise.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Let's recap the action from just some moments ago. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. This was his second. Oh, that's lovely touch. The hands of a surgeon. And back to the play, shall we? TPC Deere run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the fifth is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the fifth.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Trying to get 3 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie. Starting to look really good.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. Well hold. Let's move on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Come on, you're better than that. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for 7th position. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. That's just about 3 feet away. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 13th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Yeah, I can understand if you're disappointed by the bogey. Here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Par 3, down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks like they've got the firewood. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Playing within their comfort zone there. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. That's disappointing.
A lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Putting for a par now. I like the look of this. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. This hole's a tough two-shotter. A long par 4.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. Let's catch up with the human one-eye, Will Zalatoris from earlier.
This is a beauty of a third.
That was well judged. Great effort. Sitting at 1 under. And choosing the 8-iron here. That was a beauty, right against the hole. That was special. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
tap that one in. A par putter waits. Currently 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Handy effort, that one. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hold your putt.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, where would that rank by Tiger Woods? That's right amongst his very best. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. That was a gallant attempt. Opportunity to make their par. Bench good position for this player, just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flagstick they can see. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Sitting at 1 under the car and moving ever so closer to the top 10. Interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the third shot. 3 behind our leader. There was a solid shot out of the bunker and onto the surface. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. This one has eyes for the hole. I love a player with big heart. You showed plenty there.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Looks good off the blade. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
What a disappointment. Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Well now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And after a birdie at the last, we'll take the honor on the hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
And it drops into the bucket. What a shot. Let's take a look at the current standings. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Now it's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Good shot there. "15 feet to the cup."
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
A lovely roll. Big putt for par coming up. He's in a share of 5th position. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Sitting at -3, currently tied for 5th place. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 3 back from the leader. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This would be a great par putt if he can make this. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Don, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The finish at TPC Deere Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left hand side of the fairway.
You like that, didn't you? Lining up from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Don't mind the look of this. Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey here. The putt drops. Now 2 under. Heading down the stretch. He finds himself currently tied for 9th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
for the 9-iron. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. That's nicely done. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
I gotta say, he is not afraid to go beautiful.
Solid putt, that. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Was on a good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
You gotta put your foot down. This is as good a time as any.
That dog will hunt. Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
And the shot will drop for birdie. What a way to sign off on a round. Let's return to live play now. Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deere Run, the players are faced with a question. Rich, lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
Going with the 5-wood. That was a beauty. Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Looking really good, this one. With the old hammer hands putt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. If you want to win at TPC Deere Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Nicely done.
And this putt for a final score of 67. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And this putt for a final score of 68. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, this player should be pretty happy with their work this week. That confirms a top 10 finish.
Always something to hang your hat on, Luke. A top 10 finish out on this tour. Job well done this week.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.